So the question is, where is the Ark of the Covenant, and what about the reference to it in Revelation 11, verse 19?
All right, well, quick answer, we don't know.
It's true.
We really don't know, because the Bible is actually, the last time it talks about it, its location is around the ending of King Solomon's life. And then we know that it wasn't in the second temple when the exiles returned from Babylon.
True.
So it's really a guessing game. But there is a kind of a cool passage in Jeremiah that alludes to the ark being a part of our future. And I just want to read it because it's really interesting. He says, "And I will give you shepherds after my own heart, who will feed you with knowledge and understanding. And when you have multiplied and been fruitful in the land, in those days, declares the Lord, they shall no more say, the ark of the covenant of the Lord. It shall not come to mind or be remembered or missed. It shall not be made again. At that time Jerusalem shall be called the throne of the Lord, and all nations shall gather to it, to the presence of the Lord in Jerusalem. And they shall no more stubbornly follow their own evil heart." So that's interesting, because it's like, it's saying that the ark will be set up again before Messiah's return. It's kind of alluding to that fact.
It does allude to the ark, for
You know,
sure.
and it's like really important to people.
Yeah.
And then Jesus Christ comes, sets up his kingdom,
Yep.
and then it's like an afterthought.
It doesn't matter
It doesn't
anymore.
matter
It's not
anymore.
needed anymore for
Right.
the temple.
Right. So it's really interesting that the Bible has given us some insight into its future. But as to its whereabouts, there's many theories.
There's some
And,
legends.
yeah, there's some legends, and we've been talking about it.
We have.
Why don't you start with yours?
Okay, sure. So one of the theories about the Ark of the Covenant, because it goes missing, it drops off the pages of the Bible after Solomon. And what happens after Solomon is that his son, Rehoboam, splits the kingdom of Israel into northern Israel and southern Judah. Judah's capital is Jerusalem. Where the temple is, where the Ark of the Covenant is, we're assuming. But then during that reign of Rehoboam, a pharaoh of Egypt named Shishak in the Bible comes and he plunders the temple and takes all the riches of the temple. Now the Bible says all the riches of the temple, the treasures of the temple, but the Ark of the Covenant is not specifically mentioned, which is weird because that was the crowning and the glory of the temple. So one of the theories goes that David, in his preparations for the temple, or Solomon in his preparations for the temple, had the foresight to create an underground kind of hiding spot for some of the articles of the temple, and that the Ark of the Covenant would have been hidden underneath the Temple Mount. Now that's interesting because there are excavations that have been going on for the last several years in Jerusalem under the Temple Mount. So no one really knows, is it true? We don't know, but it's a fun idea thinking that the Ark of the Covenant was hidden away from Pharaoh's grasp.
Yeah.
And again, after the time of Solomon, the Ark of the Covenant's never mentioned until the prophets. So.
And then the other one, this one I kind of find interesting as well, is that according to Ethiopian history, so really this is legend,
Yes.
King Solomon married the Queen of Sheba, and they had a son, Menelik. And the story goes that Menelik grew up in the temple with his father, and he came to know the God of Israel, and he came to love him. And he became really upset with his father's apostasy and his idol worship. He was bringing idols into the temple and all of that. That really upset him. So when it came time for Menelik to go back to his own home country to rule again, after his mother's death, his dad wanted him to take a replica ark. His dad was going to make him a replica ark and said, "You take it there so you can still worship when you're in Ethiopia, or when you're going to rule," right? And so what he did was he held a banquet, Menelik did, and got the people drunk, apparently.
Right.
And he, when they were all drunk and didn't know what was going on, went in and switched the ark.
Right.
And brought it there.
To Ethiopia.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the story goes, of course, it remained there for thousands of years, or however long it was.
Yeah.
And then legend goes that there was a secret mission of Israelites, specialized Levites, who actually went in and recovered the ark and brought it back to Jerusalem.
Right.
Where it apparently remains to this day. So another interesting.
Yeah, I mean, they're legends.
Story.
No one really knows, but of course they're fun legends because it's a mystery of the Bible that just there's no proof either way. Now, the last part of the question was, what about the mention of it in Revelation chapter 11? Now, the reference is verse 19, and so this is in a vision of heaven, and John is having a vision of heaven. It says the heavens open up, and the ark of the Lord's covenant appeared in heaven.
What a great Great scene.
It's a really, really cool scene. Now, for that, I would say also check out Hebrews chapter 8, verse 5, when the writer of Hebrews is talking about the articles of the temple and the whole system of Levitical priests and worship on the earthly temple. And he's talking about how they are a shadow, an image of things that are already in heaven. So they're operating like symbols for us to kind of understand how heaven works. So that's what I would say about Revelation 11.
Absolutely, totally agree.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, thanks for your question.